All right, a Yale University student suing the school for what he calls an inferior learning experience. The federal lawsuit filed by Jonathan Michel's attorney says the school effectively breached its contract with students when it canceled all in-person classes in March. This as colleges and universities nationwide face a growing number of lawsuits over campus closures. Here with more is Jonathan's attorney, Jim Francis. Jim, thanks for being here this morning. So, according to my notes here, Yale cost a $75,000 a year if a portion of a semester is gone because of the pandemic and they're learning from home. You're alleging, hey, they're not getting the same education. We should get our money back.
Yeah, good morning, and thanks for having me.
Good morning.
That's right. I mean, this is really a case about not getting what you paid for. We all know that the experience of learning on campus with the students in a class, collaborating with professors, labs, all of that experience, that has a certain value. And attending just via online classes just doesn't come close to that. And one of the ways we know that is Yale, like a lot of other schools, already has discounted classes that are just online. So we don't know why they wouldn't simply charge that same amount that they've charged for other online classes in the past. I think aside from the fact that, it's a breach of contract case for not getting what you paid for, there's really an equitable problem here, right? I mean, in light of the pandemic, so many people are hurting. That means students and parents who are paying for this really, really high tuition at these elite schools. And you have a school like Yale with a $30 billion endowment, and it won't give the student or a parent a discount, even a modest discount. Some of its other peers, such as Princeton and Georgetown, are already doing that. I don't even think those discounts are enough. But, I mean, for a school that could afford to pay for the entire student body's tuition for a year with less than the interest it makes on its endowment, we just think this is unconscionable.
Wow, less than the interest on the endowment. Now, Yale's got a fancy name, but this could be any college across the country. Here's a portion of how Yale responded to your lawsuit. They said Yale acted to protect the community by moving quickly and effectively to online classes, which allowed students to complete their semester safely. Yale also provided students with prorated refunds for the room and board that they were unable to use. So Yale says we gave back room and board, but we still think we can give the same level of education. Do you think that will hold up in front of a jury?
I do not. There are plenty of studies which we will show through the case that an online education is simply not the same. You cannot collaborate with professors, with your peers, with your other students. You can't have the same online campus experience when you're sitting at home in your parents' house attending a few classes online, some of which, by the way, are pre-recorded classes from last year, right? So it's not even close. And as I said earlier, I think the best litmus test for that is the fact that these schools already have online classes that are significantly discounted per credit because they know it's not as valuable. So we just have no idea why a school with Yale's wealth superiority, why it wouldn't try to help share some of the hardship that other American consumers and parents and students are facing, and why they should be able to walk away without shouldering any of that hardship. It just makes no sense to us. And as I said before, we think it's unconscionable, arrogant, and unfair.
Jim Francis, thank you very much. Good luck with your suit. Different classes, same bias either way. All right.